Quarter-final time, Players' Championship 3 at the Robin Park Tennis Centre in Wigan. It's a chance to see Michael van Gerwen again as he takes on James Wade in what is undoubtedly the biggest name clash in the quarter-final lineup. Yes, we've got Jose de Souza and Joe Cullen, the number 3 versus number 6 seed. We've got Damon Heta, who's playing some magnificent stuff. He'll be taking on either Joe Mernon or Jamie Hughes. That game is still coming to its conclusion, just on one of the outside boards. And what a tight. Keane Barry, the teenager from Ireland, against Connor Scott, brand new tour card holder. One of those guys is in the semi-finals. That is in the other half of the draw. It is the Heta versus Mernon or Hughes game in this half of the draw. So a massive opportunity. Michael van Gerwen looking to pick up his first title of the year. James Wade.
Outside, James has won the ball.
Finally managed to win a game after a week and a half of just constant losing. Poor opening weekend, going out in round one of both. Failing to qualify for the Euro Tours last night.
140.
But he's beaten Steve West. He beat Martin Lukeman prior to that. He has not been playing at Van Gerwen's level. It was 107 average in the previous round from MVG. We saw him on this streaming board take out Raymond van Barneveld. A pretty impressive display there. Can he keep it going?
81.
There is always that nagging doubt in the back of your mind that there might be a substandard performance from MVG on the way, just around the corner. A 93 or a 94 average. And they're the sorts of games that James Wade is absolutely expert at winning.
140.
Oh, Wade's going to get 6 darts from 140, so you fancy him probably a level ton and then take out 40 on tops or tens. That's what you're expecting from him, isn't it?
100.
Well, that's the first bit done for James Wade to leave himself on 40.
$79. Game shot.
And completed on tops for a 14 darter. I mean, I did tell you that was going to happen about 30 seconds ago, but it's nice to see it play out in real time, isn't it?
59. $59. 58.
It'd be quite interesting to see who the favourite for the title is right now, and indeed who it would be at the end of this game.
140.
You would think Michael van Gerwen, maybe Damon Heta has been playing some excellent stuff. Jose de Souza and Joe Cullen, the winner of that,
41.
will be a heavy favourite to come through their semi-final against the newcomer Connor Scott or the teenager Keane Barry.
44.
Michael van Gerwen, for all his problems over the last few years, has an excellent record against James Wade. In fact, the last time that James Wade beat him in a ranking event,
139.
and this is a weird one, a ranking win for James Wade was 2016. He's beaten him in the Premier League and World Series.
140.
A ranking event. It was in Hamburg when he went and won the European Tour event there. It's the last time we beat him in a ranking event. It's an astonishing statistic. Van Gerwen leaves 70. James Wade has got a very James Wade finish. Double top.
98.
Ooh, just a little low.
Game shot.
One outside and clatters off it into the double-eight bed. It is one apiece. Level game. It is still a race to 6, remember, in the quarter-finals. It is only the semi-finals where the format is extended to first to 7, first to 8 for the final.
$140.
As a side note, I've already mentioned the rankings a couple of times today. But you have the reigning UK Open champion and the man who won it the year before, Michael van Gerwen. So MVG is going to lose that ranking money from his UK Open win a couple of years ago. And that means he's going to drop below James Wade in the world rankings, potentially. Unless, of course, he goes on and wins the UK Open again. A 1-3-2 checkout, bull, double 16, break of throw, and MVG goes into the lead. The magic is still there. He has produced quite a bit of it today.
100.
Can he keep on producing it?
$55.
Quarter-final lineup has been confirmed. It is Joe Mernon who has come from behind to beat Jamie Hughes. Joe Mernon versus Damon Heta
100.
for a spot in the semi-finals to win whoever comes through this contest. Three unseeded
100.
players have made it through to the last 8. Mernon, Keane, Barry and Connor Scott. One of them definitely progresses because Barry and Scott go head-to-head. But it's perhaps not as many
45.
unseeded players as you might have thought when we saw so many of the seeds tumbling out in round 1 and 2 earlier on today.
100.
Wade is already thinking about the next leg here. He's not expecting to get a chance against Van Gerwen.
45.
He could do, though.
100.
Double 16.
79.
Can't produce back-to-back ton-plus checkouts, Michael van Gerwen. But Wade isn't going to take the 1-4-6 either, so potentially 3-1 incoming as the current world number 3
Game shot.
pins the green bit for a 16 darter.
$140. $59.
2 years ago, MVG's UK Open victory was his first title of the year, and it was the first time in a number of years that he'd had to wait till March
76.
to pick up a title at the start of a calendar year. Last year, he had to wait all the way until September to do it.
171.
If Van Gerwen could pick up the title today, could it get him on a roll? Could things start to snowball?
140.
Back to back? Back to back?
100.
Oh, how about this? 171, 171 to leave a ton.
Yep. $83.
Tops. Well, it was a good guide for the treble 20. It must have been tempting to stay there, but those back-to-back 171s might be worth absolutely nothing because Wade will get one dart at double top.
Game
One
shot.
dart is all he needs.
$99. $100. $58. $41. 100. $60. $140. $83.
Oh, just a few stray darts here and there from James Wade. That one segment has hurt him on a couple of occasions in this match.
$72.
Well, he was looking at the 16s originally, then he was looking at the treble 20. He'd covered both the beds, so treble 12 did the job for him.
123.
Is it double 16 a couple of times? Is it double 8 already in this match?
Game shot.
Chalk up another one on the green bit, and it's 4-2 Michael van Gerwen. 2 up, 2 away. The semi-finals beckon for the three-time world champion.
42. $58. $48.
Again, we see James Wade straying from the straight and narrow. The sevens now the problem, when it was the ones earlier.
139.
Van Gerwen punishes. Something needs to change in this game very quickly for James Wade to win it. He's got to get significantly better, or Michael van Gerwen has got to get significantly worse. Because MVG, without hitting some of the heights he's already hit today, is coasting his way through this contest.
100.
Averaging in the high 90s.
98. $96.
One treble per visit is enough at the moment. James Wade not able to apply any pressure. Back on 153 after 15 darts thrown on his own throw.
$84.
And again, one treble per visit, just working his way down. It needs something spectacular from James Wade. Can he produce it on double 18?
135.
He is a millimetre away.
$18.
But a vulnerability in the green machine
Game shot.
allows Wade to nick the leg. The gap is just one.
$140.
Joe Soda Souza versus Joe Cullen just getting underway. We are still awaiting Joe Mernon, who was the last man through to the quarterfinals,
57.
to get started in his match with Damon Heta. The winner of that faces the winner of this. At the moment, it's still in the balance. Van Gerwen missing 3 darts for a 5-2 lead that would have looked pretty decisive.
121. $57. $60.
Again, there's too many visits where he's not picking up enough trebles, James Wade.
58.
Van Gerwen on 150 after 12 darts. Wade really has to be making hay in these situations. The best he can do is just leave himself a really difficult finish, and he can't even do that. Does he stay? No, he switches. I think he would have stayed there if Wade was on a finish. Leaves himself 12. He missed the double six in the previous leg. You'll get 3 more cracks at it. Wade is going to leave himself on something makeable.
95.
That's okay. No real difference between 95 and a ton there. Oh, and that's too many. He'd even got a decent marker. Yes, it was a little bit low, but it was one he could use. And he's just dragged it down into the double 10. And James Wade does not even get a dart for the 111 finish.
Yeah.
James Wade, in his normal method of operating, he takes out the 118 in leg 2. He takes out the 111 there.
Game shot.
And this game could look very, very different. It could be 5-3 the other way, despite the fact that he has been consistently outscored in this contest. It is always James Wade and his clutch finishing that has won him so many titles. But Michael van Gerwen, he's made life difficult for himself. James Wade has just let him off the hook a couple of times in this match. In moments where you'd kind of half expect Wade to get the job done. You think he's going to take one of those checkouts out. It is only a hold, break, hold situation for James Wade, though. This game is not lost just yet. You can see he's just so frustrated. He's around the treble and not in it, and you can see the sort of sarcastic little reaction when he does pin the treble 20 last dart.
99. Game shot.
Lovely stuff from James Wade. Takes out the 68. 1 dart at tops and it goes. Much more like the Wade we know. Van Gerwen stranded on the 160.
60.
And no treble there. Now, James Wade, all those visits where the trebles haven't been found. Has he been saving them all up for this moment?
99.
And he's got 1. Van Gerwen is averaging in the low 90s here.
108.
That will help him. But 92.5 average, it is beatable.
140. 98.
What has he done here? Van Gerwen, it's such an elementary mistake. He never used to make these mistakes.
140.
He's got 10